Rossa Park in Magherafelt for this, the 2020 Under-16 Championship final between the hosts Magherafelt and Ballinascreen. As I said, the 2020 final held over from last year. Beautiful conditions this evening for this game. The sun shining down here on Rossa Park. A little bit of a breeze as we look out will be blowing from right to left, but we pause now for our national anthem. That was the voice of Orla McAvoy from the Magherafelt club here. The TBF Under-16 title is up for grabs. Who will win it? Will it be Magherafelt, who are fresh off winning the minor title last weekend, held over from last year, and almost all of the squad were part of that winning team. So I'll start off with the visitors. Ballinascreen will line out with Rihanna O'Neill in goals. Full back line of Aoife Kelly, Kiva Dillon and Caitlin Boyle. The half-back line of Rachel McCullough. The team captain is at number 6, Niamh Boyle and Gemma Bradley. The midfield pairing at 8 is Amy Rose Mulligan, and at 9, Anna McDade. Half-forward line of Mary Jo McEldowney, Michaela O'Neill and Natalie McKenna, and the full forward line of Cara McAvoy, Cleena Hickson and Doreen Don. Side has got Ellie Conway between the posts. The full back line, Katie Beggin, Grace Brewster and Teresa. And the half-back line of Emer Lennox, Sarah Heron and Leah Brewster. The midfield pairing is the team captain and player of the match in last week's minor final, Kate Higgins. She will be partnered by Annie Kilpatrick. And the half-forward line of Anna Donnelly, Jeanette Slevin and Mia McErlean. And the full-forward line of Emma McLaughlin, Niamh O'Donnell on the square and Eva a Small mix up the side. So as I said, the team captains, Niamh Boyle, number 6 for Ballinascreen, and the number 8 for Magherafelt is Kate Higgins. The referee and the man in the middle is from Faughan Vale, and that will be Sean Curran. So as I said, perfect conditions this evening for this eagerly awaited Under-16 final, held over from last year. Sponsored of course by TBF Construction Machinery. So the referee just making his way over here, just going through the final formalities. He just needs to know Neil's football. Well, we're not going to play much football if we don't have the main object that we need. And both teams in their little huddles. As I said, Magherafelt fresh off winning the minor title last weekend. That game took place in Limavady. Well, they're on home turf this afternoon for this Under-16 final, and there will be strong contenders to make that double. But Ballinascreen have worked hard and are in this final on merit, and will do their very best to stop the double for the Magherafelt girls inside a week. So they'll be looking big performances throughout the park. Well, Ballinascreen, Niamh Collum Ballinascreen against O'Donovan Rossa from Magherafelt to contest this Under-16 A Championship decider. And the referee Sean Curran just blows the whistle, telling both teams to just break away from the huddles and get this one underway. Wherever you're tuned to us, you're very welcome here to the Derry Ladies Facebook page. I know we had a number of people tuned away from Australia and different parts of Ireland even last week for the minor final, and I'm sure they're tuned away again to see how the Magherafelt girls will get on, as well as Ballinascreen. I'm sure there's people tuned all over. They might just be over in Draperstown and couldn't make their way over here, but you're very welcome no matter where you are tuned our way. With thanks again to TBF Construction Machinery, the sponsors of this Under-16 Championship, and of course SVS Productions, who's bringing you this live coverage of this Under-16 A Championship decider. Magherafelt have broken away from their huddle, and at the same time Ballinascreen breaking away from theirs down to our left hand side, and it's looking like Any wind advantage we will have will be in favour of the Ballinascreen girls in this opening half. As I see Ellie Conway, of course part of the county minor panel, is the goalkeeper for Magherafelt, makes her way down to the left hand side. A number of girls involved in the county minor panels, both midfielders also for Magherafelt, and Kate Higgins and Annie Kilpatrick, both part of the minor panel as well, and so too is Eva Small. And on the Ballinascreen side, both their midfielders also, Amy Rose Mulligan, Anna McDade and Gemma Bradley, and the team captain Niamh Boyle, also part of the county minor side, and a number of them also part of the under 16 panel. But Sean Corn is about to get us underway here, and he does exactly that here in Rossa Park here, and it's Ballinascreen, as I say, with that little wind advantage that they have. It drives the ball in long there, and it's broken in here, and there might be a chance here going through. It's a goal chance, and it's a low one, and it is into the back of net. A perfect start. It's Natalie McKenna who gets the opening score of the game inside the opening 20 seconds. The perfect start for Ballinascreen. The ball broke perfectly, and Natalie McKenna was onto it, and she made no mistake putting it low underneath the diving Ellie Conway, and it's the perfect start for the Ballinascreen girls, and it's caught in here now, and a chance for Michaela O'Neill, but she has been dispossessed, and Magherafelt finally get the hands on the ball, and it's up here, but they've been dispossessed again, and it's Ballinascreen that have settled the better of the two sides, and is playing the ball low into their forward line, and it's the corner back up there as well, which is Aoife Kelly. Aoife Kelly lets the ball in long, but it's over everybody, but it could be the corner forward that's racing after it. Can she keep it in play? No, she can't. It goes out to the wrong side and wide. So the opening wide goes to Ballinascreen, but they have also got the opening goal as well. So they lead by a goal to no score, thanks to Natalie McKenna, that made no mistake when the opportunity arose. She buried the ball to the back of the net to give them the perfect start. But now it's with Kate Higgins, who was excellent last week for the minors, and she wins a free. She might have stolen a few yards there, but it doesn't matter because she's given possession away, and it's collected there by the midfielder Anna McDade. McDade drives it long inside the 45 metre line, and it breaks to the full forward here, Cliona Hickson. Hickson drops the ball, but it's time to pick it up. She's tracked over there though by Grace Brewster. Back out here now to the midfielder again, McDade. McDade fists it forward, and there's a good ball in there for the run of the Ballinascreen girls. Tries to create a bit of space, but spotted the unmarked player over here, which was Mary Jo McEldowney, and Mary Jo pops the ball over the bar to extend the Ballinascreen lead to 1-1 to no score. As I say, the absolute perfect start for the visitors, who have settled the better of the two sides. So Ellie Conway, as I say, part of the county minors panel, getting ready to kick this one out. Drops it out, looking there for Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick misses it though, and is picked up by the goal scorer Natalie McKenna, part of the county under 16 panel this year as well. So plenty of county experience from both sides, and the ball coming in here, and that looks like another good kick, but it just drops to the wrong side there by Amy Rose Mulligan for a second wide for Ballinascreen. But it's just taking time for the home side to settle into the contest. Turned in an absolutely superb second half performance in the minor final last week against Balliern. And the kick out from Conway again, but it's gathered there by the full forward Cliona Hickson. Hickson goes through, but she's put it to the wrong side and wide, but the referee has spotted a hand on the last touch come off the Magherafelt girl, so it's going to be out for a 45. Well spotted from the referee, but then that is his job, to spot them little things that the rest of us may miss. So Amy Rose Mulligan with the 45 takes it short, looking for the return, gets it as well. Well worked from Ballinascreen here, taking on Annie Kilpatrick, and it's coming in here, but it's well blocked down there by Kilpatrick. The breaking ball is picked up by the Magherafelt girls as well, and they're coming out with it, and it's out now with Kate Higgins. Higgins away over on the far side, space in front of her, and she'll use her pace as well. Coming forward, dances past one player, still going just outside the 45, drops it in there, but it comes off the chest of the Magherafelt girl, and it's picked up again by Anna McDade. And those 50-50 balls, those loose balls, the dirty ball as they call it, and it's the Strapers Town at the moment, and the Ballinascreen girls that are much the quicker to that loose ball at the moment. But Magherafelt have possession, but the referee says she bounced it twice, and it's going to be a free to Ballinascreen. And it was Leah Brewster, sister of course of the fullback Grace, daughter of former Fermanagh County star Paul Brewster. So plenty of football in that family, and Magherafelt have possession back again. And they're coming out of it there. It was Kate Beggan, of course, we saw carried off in the minor final, so she has recovered. Although I see the legs strapped up well, but that's good possession. One back again there from Michaela O'Neill. Fists it inside, but the hand goes in again, but Ballinascreen hold on to possession, and it's in the hands now of Mary Jo McEldowney again. Drops it off there to the centre half back, and the team captain Niamh Boyle gives a good ball in there in front of the full forward and tried to just toe poke it through there. Was the full forward Cliona Hickson, but it's Magherafelt that cut it out, but they've give possession away again. And a screen that come forward, but they drop the ball in there to the corner forward. Doreen O'Donnelly. Donnelly back out here to McEldowney. She's got a point already, but that one sails to the wrong side and wide. A third wide for Ballinascreen. They have been on top, but they could be left to rue those missed opportunities. Coming up on 5 minutes gone, and it's 1-1 to no score. To the screen girls. Short kick out there from the goalkeeper to Kate Higgins. Higgins going deep. She might have number 8 on her back, but she'll cover about every blade of grass on this Rossa Park before this one's out, but she'll have to take the football with her. She nearly left it behind her there, but she spreads it over to the far side now, looking for the run of Eva Small. Was taken off at half time last week, but she plays the ball into the centre there, but it's collected again by Amy Rose Mulligan, and Magherafelt given possession away very cheaply in this opening stages of the game. And here goes the midfielder Amy Rose. Amy Rose still going, long fist forward, but I was going to say it was going to be well read, but they nearly messed it up there. But they have possession back. Referee plays the advantage, but Magherafelt coming out of it. Advantage over because Magherafelt have cleared their lines now, and it's in the hands of Leah Brewster. Plays it off here, and they're still coming forward. It's Magherafelt, and it's now with Niamh O'Donnell. Was excellent when introduced last week. Plays the ball in there. She's number 14, and maybe she should be in there, but she was playing it in, and it's the screen defence again that clear up that loose ball. And it's now with Doreen Donnelly away over in the far side of this Rossa Park, coming forward just outside the 45 metre line. Spreads the ball over here, looking for McEldowney. McEldowney couldn't take it first time, and in there for the loose ball is the number 7, which is Leah Brewster. Brewster wins the free, takes it quickly to Niamh O'Donnell again. O'Donnell looks ahead of herself, plays it in there, looking for the wing half forward Anna Donnelly, but she is beaten to it by the full back Kiva Dillon. Dillon drives it long, clears her lines, and that could be given away. It wasn't the best of passes from the screen girls, and it's cleared up now by the home side. And it's Anna Donnelly again, but she runs into traffic there and has been dispossessed again. Now there's a bit of space here for Mary Jo McEldowney. Mary Jo inside the 45 metre line, fists it inside now for Gemma Bradley. Bradley back again to McEldowney. McEldowney cuts inside, but it was well read by the Magherafelt girl, and she gets a hand in to dispossess her. Clears her lines up along the line, and it's a good ball too. Up here now looking for Jeanette Slevin. Slevin, first time to get the hands on the ball, cuts inside, but well tracked there by Niamh Boyle, but Slevin gets the ball in, but again it's the Ballinascreen defence that are alert to the ball coming in, and the quickest to react was the full back there, Kiva Dillon. Dillon low ball out now towards the corner forward, which is playing deep, Doreen Donnelly, and Doreen Donnelly is over carried. I think she was looking a free for herself. The referee was having none of it, and the free has been awarded to Magherafelt, taken quickly by Kate Higgins, in looking for Eva Small. Small though has been dispossessed again, and it's the corner back in there, Caitlin Boyle. Caitlin Boyle wins the free out for the Ballinascreen girls, who lead by a goal and a point to no score. And they take it short to the midfielder, Amy Rose Mulligan. Plays it inside now to Gemma Bradley. Bradley spreads it over to this side here. She got the roar from the team captain, Niamh Boyle. Boyle fists it forward and into the on-running player there, the midfielder with the number 9, Anna McDade. McDade inside the 45, jinking through the Magherafelt rear guard. Offloads it now, and they might be in here again. It's Natalie McKenna again. Has she been pulled back? The referee says no. And yes, indeed, he's awarding the free, but he's playing the advantage to Magherafelt. Good defending from Magherafelt, and Annie Kilpatrick's been fouled there on her own 45 metre line. Lets the free long into space, looking for the run here of Jeanette Slevin. Slevin puts the hands up into the air, gathers possession under pressure from Niamh Boyle, gets away from Boyle, plays a low pass in here now to the corner forward. The corner forward though is Emma McLaughlin, come off the bench at half time in the minor final as well. Drops a dangerous ball in there, the keeper watches it all the way, couldn't take it the first time, and the ball's in there, and it is into the back of the net. And the goal, I think, has been allowed. No, the referee, is he given the penalty or is he given the goal? He's been think he's given the goal. He is allowing the goal to stand, and it's a goal to Magherafelt. The goalkeeper kept her eye on the ball, Rihanna O'Neill, but just when she dropped it at the feet of the Magherafelt girl, who toe-poked the ball into the back of the net for a goal for Magherafelt, and it was the number 10 there, Anna Donnelly, I think, that had the final say with the goal, and that is Magheраfelt's opening score, a goal, 1-1 to a goal, and the ball in here, and it's into the corner back position. Trying to work their way out is the wing half back over there, which was Rachel McCullough. The referee letting play continue. In now to Anna McDade. McDade has it, fisted over to the side now to Gemma Bradley. Bradley has it further on out to Niamh Boyle. Niamh Boyle, the shout from the screen fans, watch your back. She does exactly that because she's put under pressure, needs to get support. The intensity levels of the Magherafelt girls just lifting a wee bit now, beginning to turn the ball over, and Niamh O'Donnell, whose brother Niall is part of the county minor side that will be playing in the Ulster final from last year on Friday night. And now it's Magherafelt trying to build on that goal they got. Will they level it up here? The ball's in and it just goes between the posts. And that's the equalising score from Annie Kilpatrick to level it up here. With over 10 minutes on the clock. 1-1 to no score. Quick response. 2 quick scores in a row there from Magherafelt. So it's 1-1 apiece. The kick out coming from Rihanna O'Neill again. Well caught in the centre of the field there from Amy Rose Mulligan. Mulligan uses her pace and creates a bit of space and gives a good ball in here now in front of Natalie McKenna. Natalie's going to have a go from here, is she? She's going to drop it in. Has it got the legs to go over? The goalkeeper goes for it. Who did it last touch? It come off the Ballinascreen girl. And it's out for a wide. Their 4th wide of the evening. I think Natalie might have been looking there for Cleona Hickson, the full forward, to get on the end of that. And the kick out there is a good kick out to pick up Kate Higgins, who has been pulled back and wins the free for the home side in this TBF Construction Machinery Under 16 Championship final, held over from last year. So Derry ladies clearing up any finals that were held over from last year. 4 under 16 finals this evening taking place. This, of course, the big one, the under 16A championship decider. 2 very evenly matched sides at the moment, tied at 1-1 apiece. As Kate Higgins completes her repairs and gets the boot back on to take this free, and Niamh O'Donnell comes short for it. Was she caught in the back? The referee says yes, she was. A little nudge on the back of Niamh. So it's going to be a free to Magherafelt just outside their own 45 metre line. And it's Kate Higgins again. The roar goes up for Kate to drop it into space, and she does that, but reading that space was Anna McDade. McDade gives it now to Doreen Donnelly again, playing very deep as the corner forward. Donnelly coming forward here. Goes to ground. Accidental little trip on Donnelly, but it's a free to Ballinascreen. It's going to be taken by Gemma Bradley. Gemma plays it into the centre. Plays a 1-2 there with Aoife Kelly. Now back to Bradley again. Bradley fits it forward, looking for McEldowney. It goes over the head of McEldowney. Well read though by Kate Began. Now Katie Began. Katie wins it back for Magherafelt, who win a free. And it's that girl again, Kate Higgins, that takes the free, but it's across her own goal, and the management won't be happy with that as it comes to the full forward, and she wins a free in. And that's Cleona Hickson wins the free, and Kate, the wrong option of playing the free across her own area, and could well be punished here now by Doreen Donnelly with the opportunity to edge the screen girls back in front. She steadies herself and looks at the post. Any breeze there is will be behind her, but she's put that one to the wrong side and wide, and it's a 5th wide for the screen girls. Missed opportunity. So it's Ellie Conway supporting the hat as the sun shines into her eyes. Kate Higgins breaks away from the challenge there. Referee plays the advantage. Kate still going, plays it into the centre. Now with the centre half back coming forward here, Sarah Hearn, full back last week, plays it forward. Now an opportunity here maybe for Mia McErlean. Plays it away into the corner, looking for the run of Eva Small, but it's well read again there by Kiva Dillon. Super defending from Dillon. Got her body in front of Eva Small, and Small puts a challenge into her back, and it's a free out to the Screen girls. And to Kiva Dillon, who lets it up along the line, looking for the run there of Michaela O'Neill. Was captain of the under-14 side in 2019 that reached the All-Ireland final, of course, for Derry. Part of the under-16 squad this year, and plays a good ball into the corner. And a Screen coming forward again, and it's a dangerous ball in round the area, but it's well read there by the Magherafelt girls, who worked their way out again with Higgins. Higgins playing deep in there, clearing up that loose ball and driving from deep again as the midfielder and the team captain. And Higgins drives it forward just over the head of McDade, and is picked up now by their goal scorer, the Magherafelt goal scorer, which is Anna Donnelly. Plays it out, Donnelly coming forward here, but it's good tracking back again from McDade. McDade clears her lines, but it's straight to the Magherafelt gear. And it's Kilpatrick coming forward. Will she pull back? Referee says no. And it's Amy Rose Mulligan picking up the loose ball, but she gave it out the back door, but wasn't alert to it. Was Doreen Donnelly. Instead it's Niamh O'Donnell that picks it up. O'Donnell, a low ball in front of Small. Small in there in front of Jeanette Slevin. Slevin was pulled back. Referee blows the whistle. There's going to be a free into Magherafelt, and they have the opportunity to edge in front with the water break, I'm sure, coming possibly when this ball goes dead. Will it go between the posts or over the bar? But it is an opportunity for the home side to get their noses in front for the first time in the game. And they're coming forward here with Slevin, and Slevin makes no mistake. And as I say that, the referee does call a halt to the opening quarter and calls for the water break. So 1-2 to 1-1 in favour of Magherafelt. So they were slow off the starting blocks. It was Ballinascreen that hit 1-1. The opening goal from Natalie McKenna inside the opening 20 seconds, giving them the perfect start. But Magherafelt have responded and got a, I suppose you would call, a lucky goal, but it was toe poked home, the all count. And Anna Donnelly was in the right place at the right time to get the little touch to get it across the line and get them off the mark. And they've hit 1-2 without reply to lead by that single point now. 1-2 to 1-1, as you will see. So both managements won't be happy with how either side are performing, maybe at times giving the ball away a little bit too cheaply. So I'm sure there'll be words for both teams to see if they can improve. Magherafelt just directly out in front of us here. Ballinascreen down to our left hand side. Quite a nice wee crowd in. Good to see supporters back again, enjoying some live football and live sporting action. And hopefully as the weeks tick by, we will be allowed to have another few supporters in here enjoying the occasion. Quite a long water break. The referee Sean Curran, I don't see him on the pitch, so possibly he's taking the advantage too to go for a little sup of water. But it is giving both management teams an opportunity, and I see Sean re-emerging from the dressing room again with the bottle of water in hand to her left hand side. So play will resume. But Magherafelt, as I say, leading by the narrowest of margins. Yeah, he's going to give them a little bit longer for this water break. You'll see a few running repairs to one of the Magherafelt girls. I think it could possibly be Kate Higgins. It could be from that tackle that was way down in the corner where she was coming out with the ball and seemed to be caught on the heel where the boot come off a little bit. So maybe a few running repairs to her ankle. As Ballinascreen break away from their huddle. And the referee may well just give Magherafelt a little bit longer for the running repairs to their team captain here. And it was indeed Kate Higgins, so must have just got a little knock on the ankle that time she was coming out. So she's just tying up her boot again, getting ready to resume. Both teams now getting back into the positions, 1-2 to 1-1 in favour of Magherafelt. So there'll be 2 or 3, at least 3-4 minutes nearly of additional time at the end of the opening half for that water break. So play will resume with a kick out here for the Ballinascreen keeper, Rihanna O'Neill. So Rihanna O'Neill getting ready, looking for a little bit of movement, plays it short. But it's a dangerous one, but who's the quickest to react? And it was the Magherafelt girl that was the quickest in for the loose ball, I think, was it? Or is the referee saying that it was an accidental clash between both of them? He did put the hand up, but that was possibly just to stop the game. And it was Doreen Donnelly was the Ballinascreen girl. I'm not sure who the Magherafelt girl was that was coming in. Both of them had eyes for the ball. So I think the referee may well just throw this one up between the two of them. But firstly, both physios and the medical team from both clubs just making sure that their players are okay first. Both players just, as I say, going for the ball and clashing. And another little stoppage in this opening half of this TBF construction machinery under 16A championship decider, the 2020 final, held over of course from last year, as Magherafelt looked to add the under 16 title to the 2020 minor title they won last week in convincing fashion against Ballinascreen up in Limavady. They've been pushed all the way here by a very good Ballinascreen side at the moment. Nothing between the teams. As both players still down receiving treatment. Doreen Donnelly, the number 15 for Ballinascreen. And the Magherafelt girl, I just have to wait to see when she emerges from that little blocked off there by the physio. I'm not sure who it is. So hopefully both will be okay to continue. Magherafelt girl, I think, is getting back on her feet. She seems to be okay, but as of yet the Ballinascreen girl looks to maybe have come off the worst of both of them. I can tell you that it was Mia McArlean was the Magherafelt girl, but she's back on her feet, trying to just run off the knock she got, but as of yet Doreen Donnelly is still receiving treatment for Ballinascreen, but Mia McArlean is okay to continue for the Rossa girls. as we wait to see if she's okay to continue. And it's looking now that she is being helped back onto her feet, sitting up and away. So 1-2 to 1-1 in favour of Magherafelt. Screen racing into a 1-1 to no score advantage, but Magherafelt responding. As both girls just touch hands. They know it was an accidental clash. Both of them eyes on the ball. And thankfully Doreen is okay and back on her feet again. And looks to be okay to continue as well, which is even better news. In particular for the Ballinascreen girls, but nobody wants to see any player going off injured, so it's good to see both of them okay to continue. And the referee indeed is going to throw it up. Sean Curran from the Faughanvale side, our club, is going to throw it up here between the two girls, Annie Kilpatrick and Amy Rose Mulligan. The ball's broken down there and is picked up again by Anna McDade, who started very brightly for the Ballinascreen girls. She wins the free, gets on her feet very quickly because she heard the roar from Niamh Boyle, and she plays a pinpoint pass to Boyle. Now to Doreen O'Sullivan, has made that recovery. Doreen Donnelly, apologies. Doreen O'Sullivan, of course, plays for Cork. But Doreen Donnelly, and plays the ball into the centre. Good pass from Donnelly. In there and going now through the centre is Amy Rose Mulligan, taking the ball off Michaela O'Neill. Mulligan in there looking for the full forward, ball broken down. But who's quickest to react to the loose ball? It looks like it's Ballinascreen's corner forward there, which is Cara McAvoy. Gives it back out now, and here's an opportunity, comes in, and the sides are level. Cliona Hickson with the score to level it up at 1-2 apiece in this opening half of this TBF Construction Machinery Under 16 decider. So Ellie Conway facing into the evening sun towards the end of June in 2021, this 2020 decider. The Under 16 decider. Coming forward again is Mulligan, the midfielder. Both midfielders have been excellent so far for Ballinascreen. Amy Rose Mulligan and Anna McDade, very, very lively so far. And Doreen Donnelly wins a free for her side between the 45 and 21 and drops it in there, but it takes a wicked bounce, and it's the corner back coming forward there, but the ball's broken down, and it's Magherafelt that looked to have reacted the quickest, and they do. They win a free out. I think it's Grace Brewster, the full back, that wins it, plays it over here into a bit of space for Magherafelt to work their way out of defence. Cleared up along the line. The loose ball is broken down there. Jeanette Slevin's in there, and Jeanette, the ball broke kindly for Slevin. Quick offload now to Niamh O'Donnell going after this one, but Niamh couldn't take it first time. Was the foot in there where the hands were down? The referee says it was. So it's a free in, Anna Donnelly. Niamh O'Donnell takes it quickly away over there, but it's away behind Kate Higgins, who has to race after it. Way over to the far sideline. Higgins has time though to pick it up. Comes in. Maybe needs support. Does so, gets it out again. It's good defending though from Ballinascreen. Back again. Kate Higgins come for the return. Plays it in here, but it's not the best of passes, but it has worked out now for Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick trying to work her way in, but she's been pulled back just outside the penalty areas. But she's been pulled back, and it's an opportunity here for Niamh O'Donnell to edge her side back in front. And O'Donnell chips it over the bar for her opening point of the evening. So it's 1-3 to 1-2 in favour of the Magherafelt girls again. You will see half time approaching, but we will have at least maybe 6-7 additional minutes for a long water break, and then that injury was another 3 or 4 minutes, so it could be 7 or 8 minutes injury time at the end of this opening half. And it's a free out, Anna McDade with the ball in the hand for the Screen girls, just inside her own 45 metre as we look out here from the balcony, of course, of Rossa Park. Ideal setting for this game, an ideal viewing point, it must be said as well. Good ball turned over there for Magherafelt, and coming forward again is Kilpatrick. Is she being pulled back again? She is. Amy Rose Mulligan pulling her by the arm. So it's a free in to the Magherafelt girls, and it's that strong running from Annie Kilpatrick is causing trouble at the moment for the Ballinascreen rear guard, and it's a chance again for Niamh O'Donnell, although she is facing into any breeze we have here, so at times it comes in little gusts and is stronger, so that's maybe why she elected to take it short. And they're going for goal here, are they? But it's cleared up there by the wing half back, Rachel McCullough. McCullough gives it off then to Aoife Kelly, who clears her lines, looking for McDade. Ball broken down there, but when those breaking balls earlier were being picked up by Ballinascreen, it's now Magherafelt that are quickest to those loose balls. And it's Kate Higgins plays the 1-2 there with Slevin, and Higgins coming through. She's been pulled back by the arm this time. So it's another free in. Playing that 1-2 there with Slevin, and it could well be Slevin that's taking the free. No, it's going to be Niamh O'Donnell. So Niamh O'Donnell, point to her name already, has a chance now for her second and to put her side too clear. And O'Donnell knows where that one is going and pops it between the posts. So 1-4 to 1-2 in favour of the home side in this TBF Construction Machinery Under 16 A Championship decider, live on the Derry LGFA Facebook page. Coming forward again, Screen, is there a response from them? And it's Michaela O'Neill jinking away. Now she's been pulled back by Annie Kilpatrick, wins the free. Stop start since the water break, and that's a dangerous bounce here, and the full forwards going after this one, but coming off the line there is Ellie Conway, but it's not cleared yet, but it has been picked up, the loose ball. Good reading there from the goalkeeper, was quick off her line as Cleena Hickson tried to get through on the Magherafelt goal, but Conway, the custodian, was quick off her line, and it's Magherafelt now clearing their lines with Katie Began, but she's give possession away. And is picked up here by the Screen girls with Doreen Donnelly. Donnelly dances past one challenge, toe to hand, just approaching the 21. Might go for her point herself. She looks at it, but she's watches the ball go to the wrong side. And it's a sixth wide of the game for the Ballinascreen girls, who trail by 2. As Ellie Conway gets ready to kick this one out. We're in additional time, so now it's all about what Sean Corn's going to add on. I'm expecting 7 or 8 minutes of it at least. So Conway getting ready to kick this one out, plays it short to Grace Brewster, the fullback. Brewster plays the simple ball to the girl beside her, and it's coming forward was Kilpatrick, but Kilpatrick loses possession to Amy Rose Mulligan. Plays a dinky little pass there to Doreen Donnelly. Donnelly has it, looks for support, looks ahead of herself, but there's a lot of white and red jerseys there, not many maroon ones, and they've give possession away. Magherafelt have turned it over here, and they're coming forward to try and finish the half strongly. They've hit the last 2 points to lead by 2, and Jeanette Slevin wins that free, takes it quickly, spreads it away over to the far side for the run there of Katie Higgins, but it goes through the hands of Kate. But Kate has time to turn round and gather possession. Now she heads towards the Screen goal. She's cutting in, plays a good ball in here, and might be a goal chance on here, but she couldn't take it first time. Could the wing half forward, Mia McArlean. So it comes back out to Niamh O'Donnell onto the left foot, takes a wicked deflection, but takes the sting out of the ball and goes into the waiting arms there of the full back, which clears her lines. Kiva Dillon now to Aoife Kelly into the centre to Doreen Donnelly. Donnelly has got Mulligan beside her, which she uses. Amy Rose back to Donnelly again. Donnelly speeding up here because going after that one was Leah Brewster, but the referee has awarded the free to Leah Brewster, and Donnelly has picked up another knock, has she? She has indeed. Down again is the number 15. Of course, received that heavy knock over just after the water break, and she's picked up another knock now with that clash with Leah Brewster, so it's going to be a free to Magherafelt, but firstly see if Doreen is okay. 1-4 to 1-2 in favour of Magherafelt. Injury time in the opening half of this TBF Construction Machinery Under 16 decider. Brought to you live again with thanks to SBS Productions, live on the Derry LGFA Facebook page and also on YouTube. So hopefully you're enjoying it so far. It's been a stop start since the water break though, but still both sides producing some good football on a beautiful evening here in Rossa Park. Looking splendid as always, it must be said. And credit again to the ground staff and the volunteers and the hard working committee here in Magherafelt. So Doreen Donnelly again receiving treatment. And I just seen there during that stoppage that Kate Higgins, the team captain, still having trouble with that ankle. So Doreen has been in the wars in this opening half. And Doreen a little gingerly getting back on her feet and may not be fit to continue here, unfortunately. And that will be a blow for the Screen girls. As I said, has been in the wars on the wrong end of two heavy knocks in this opening half, and this one seems to have taken its toll between the two of them, and she's been helped off. So a blow for the Ballinascreen girls, who are going to have to make a change. And it's looking like Sienna McGuigan is the girl that is going to be introduced for the Ballinascreen girls. Sienna, another part of the Derry under-16 county squad for the coming year. And the free is taken by Kate Higgins, but a well won over there again by the Ballinascreen Caitlin Boyle, the cornerback. Boyle plays a dinky little pass out of defence. Magherafelt leading by 2, and Amy Rose Mulligan coming forward here, but loses possession, and the loose ball there is picked up by the Magherafelt girl, Annie Kilpatrick, who wins the free. Annie looking for a bit of movement on the forward line, but she elects to play the simple ball out to her left to her team captain and her midfield partner, Kate Higgins, coming forward here. Higgins driving at the Ballinascreen defence, plays the ball in, and the referee's whistle sounds again. Challenge coming in there on Niamh O'Donnell, and Jeanette Slevin makes her way over to take this free, and an opportunity to put Magherafelt 3 clear in this under-16 decider, the 2020 decider held over from last year. So Slevin with the opportunity into the road end goals here of Rossa Park in Magherafelt. And Slevin pulls that one to the wrong side and wide. It's actually Magheраfelt's first wide of the afternoon or the evening, whilst Ballinascreen have had 6 at the other end. So the kick out coming from the goalkeeper here, Rihanna O'Neill, plays it away out to the wing, looking for the run there of Rachel McCullough. McCullough goes after it. Can she keep it in play? She can keep it in play, but she can't take the ball with her, and the loose ball is picked up there by Mia McAlean, and it's Kate Higgins again with that powerful run going through. Kate Higgins is going to have a go herself, and that one goes in but drops to the wrong side and wide. Another wide, 2 in a row for Magherafelt, who are finishing the half the stronger but not making a count on the scoreboard, but they do hold that 2-point advantage, as you will see on your screens. 1-4 to Magherafelt, Ballinascreen 1-2. The kick out coming over to this side this time, and coming forward is Sarah Hearn. And Niamh O'Donnell takes a heavy challenge there to the side of the ribs. And the referee has the book out, just a little ticking. So Niamh O'Donnell is now going to receive treatment. Just took the wind out of Niamh, I think. Was introduced in the minor final last week and was absolutely fantastic in that second half, where Magherafelt turned on a top class performance on the way to that 2020 minor title last week. Now hoping to add the under-16 crown this week. At the moment they're in the driving seat, and Niamh O'Donnell has an opportunity to extend their advantage deep into first half additional time. And Niamh O'Donnell curls it in off the top of the crossbar, off the post and over the bar. I'd say if she tried it again, it may not work, but it's her 3rd point of the evening, and it's now 1-5 to 1-2 in favour of the Rossa girls. And the ball out round the centre, and it was Kilpatrick again, went for it, but Amy Rose Mulligan gathers possession. Amy Rose has got pace and she's still going. Kilpatrick's coming back at her though, but she drops it in long, but in there's a extra bodies for Magherafelt, and they pick up the loose ball, but they've given possession away now to Michaela O'Neill. Michaela, though, has been fouled, and it's a free in to the Ballinascreen girls, who would like a score before half time, if it can come, because the half time whistle could be coming very, very soon. But a chance here for Amy Rose Mulligan, the midfielder, with the opportunity for the free to reduce the deficit to 2 points. Amy Rose comes forward. It looks good from here, and it is indeed a good score. So Amy Rose with the point to reduce the deficit to a 2 point game, 1-5 to 1-3. As Ellie Conway, the netminder, the goalkeeper for Magherafelt, gets ready to take this kick out into the evening sun she faces. Drops it out round the centre, and there's a lot of white jerseys there, and the one that comes away with the ball is Kate Higgins, the team captain. Kate offloads it to her left hand, to her right, and coming forward now is Sarah Heron. Heron trying to dance her way through, offloads it here though, coming around the outside. There's an opportunity, but she's pulled it away across the goals. But going after it now is Mia McErlane. Anna Donnelly with the attempt, but Mia McErlane keeps it in play. Coming up though against Rachel McCullough, who's standing firm. Gives it back now to Kate Higgins again. Higgins trying to work her way through. Higgins gets the effort away. That's a fine score from Higgins with the point. And her brother is also part of the Derry minor side that will be taking on Monaghan on Friday night in the 2020 minor decider Ulster final. Dan Higgins. The ball away over to the far side. Well caught there by Natalie McKenna. Natalie gives it in now to Amy Rose Mulligan. The referee says that there was a foul on Natalie, so it's going back for the free. Still letting this opening half for 10 additional minutes already, and there's still time. Is there time for an important score for Ballinascreen to reduce the deficit? Amy Rose needs to get support. Plays it into the centre, but all roads seem to be blocked, but the ball is broken kindly here for the Ballinascreen girls. Trying to come forward. There's a wing half back there, which was Gemma Bradley. Plays a good ball into the corner for Natalie McKenna. Natalie McKenna, though, has been fouled. High challenge, the referee says, just on the 21 metre line, as he looks at both watches. So I think this could well be the last action of the opening half. And it's Gemma Bradley that is going to take this free. Or will Amy Rose Mulligan come forward? It is taking it short. And there's a chance maybe for a late score for Ballinascreen to Anna McDade. McDade lets fly, but it just goes out to the wrong side and wide. 7 wides in the opening half for Ballinascreen, and I think Sean Curran will call a halt to the opening half, in which he does. There's advantage to the home side, Magherafelt, who lead, as you will see on your scoreboard. Magherafelt 1-6, Ballinascreen 1-3. It was a stop-start opening half with a lot of injury time, but don't go anywhere. The second half will be coming up live in about 10-15 minutes. Yeah, welcome back for the second half of this TBF Construction Machinery Under 16A Championship Decider here from Rossa Park, live on Derry Ladies LGFA Facebook page and of course on YouTube. You're very welcome wherever you tuned our way. Magherafelt leading by 3 points at half time, 1-6 to 1-3. It was a great start for Ballinascreen if you had missed it. Natalie McKenna with the opening goal after just about 20 seconds to give them the ideal start. They added a point from Mary Jo McEldowney, but Magherafelt responded and got their opening score with a goal from Anna Donnelly, and have kicked on from that and hold on to that 3-point advantage. It was a stop-start opening half, a couple of long stoppages. Indeed, Doreen Donnelly had to retire injured for Ballinascreen, so will be a blow for the Screen girls as Magherafelt break away from their half-time huddle, getting into position for the second half. They'll have the sun at their back, so I see their goalkeeper Ellie Conway has dispatched the hat for the second half as she makes her way over here, looking for I think a couple of footballs to take up with her to the goals for the quick kick-outs. She'll not be worrying about facing into the sun, but at the other end, Rihanna O'Neill will be the number one for the Ballinascreen girls, who break away from their huddle. And of course, as I said, we're forced into that change before the break. Sienna McGuigan is into the fray, of course, for the injured Doreen Donnelly. I'll just see if they've made any further changes to the team. I see number 21 also going in there. That's Leanne McCullough. So Leanne McCullough is also in to the Ballinascreen side. So another change. We'll just see who has gone off the Screen side for the second half. She's gone into wing half forward, but we will wait to see who is the player that has gone off as we start the clock for the second half. And it's Magherafelt coming driving forward with Kilpatrick. Lays it off here, and an opportunity for Slevin coming through the centre. Jeanette Slevin bearing in on the Screen goal, gives it back out now to Niamh O'Donnell. O'Donnell with the effort away, and that one goes over the bar from Niamh O'Donnell for her 4th point of the evening to open up a 4-point advantage. Good start for Magherafelt, direct running. And as I said, supporting the hut for the second half is Rihanna O'Neill as she faces into the evening sun. Kick out goes straight though to Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick coming forward again, has been fouled. So a free to the Rossa girls, directly in front of the post. And it's going to be Jeanette Slevin, just outside the exclusion D, that is going to try and put this one between the posts and over what they usually call the black spot. But of course Magherafelt, the red and white, is now the red spot. And that's a wonderful kick from Slevin, but it just drops to the wrong side and wide of the target. Their third wide of the game. But it was a decent effort from the centre half forward, as O'Neill gets ready to kick this one out again. And goes straight to the Magherafelt girl though, but she took her eye off it there to Niamh O'Donnell as McDade goes after this one. But it's Magherafelt and Slevin that is quickest to react to it. She gives it now to Niamh O'Donnell. O'Donnell cuts inside, toe to hand, taking on the Screen defence and plays the ball over to the side here, looking for Kate Higgins. Over the head of Kate Higgins though, took a wicked bounce, and now it's come here and it's an opportunity for Eva Small. Small's effort comes in but goes out, and it's another wide for Magherafelt, to the wrong side and wide of the target. Screen just need to get possession from one of these kickouts, and it comes out here, but it breaks again to the Magherafelt girl, and Jeanette Slevin offloads it now to Sarah Heron. Heron driving in here, Heron with the effort, but again it's out to the wrong side and wide. Those goals maybe are the difficult ones to score into, because Ballinascreen hit 7 wides in that opening half into those goals as well. That's 3 already in the second half for. And I see a good run out here from full forward here from full forward, as I said, Clina Hickson, but it's a short one to Anna McDade. McDade gathers possession, but she's just outside her own 21 metre line. Drives it up the far side, looking for the substitute. Took a wicked bounce again, and it's the height of Kate Higgins that gathers possession. Plays it inside, and here's now Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick drives it over to this side here, but it goes through the hands of the Magherafelt girl there, which was Emma McLaughlin. And it's going to be picked up by the cornerback, which is Aoife Kelly for Ballinascreen, as they try to work out, but they've been put under pressure here by Magherafelt. And the referee's going back for the free, just on the 45 metre line, and it comes off the side of her boot and out over the sideline there from Niamh Boyle, the team captain. Possession given back to Magherafelt again, and Mackerlane with the sideline ball up along the line to Annie Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick's been pulled back again by Boyle, but the referee's playing the advantage. She fists it inside now to Eva Small, back again, but that's good tackling back there and good tracking back from Rachel McCullough to get a strong hand in to win back possession for the Ballinascreen girls, who are trying to work it through the hands out of defence. It's with their team captain Niamh Boyle. Plays it into the centre there, but the full forward, she just nips in front. Wonderful pick up there from Cleena Hickson. Hickson bearing, coming forward, looking around her, looking for support. Gives it over to the far side now to the substitute to come on, Leanne McCullough. McCullough back again to Hickson. Back to McCullough again. McCullough coming through here. Just inside the 13. Might have goal on her mind here. Go over to the far side. They might still have a goal opportunity, but Natalie McKenna with the effort goes out to the wrong side and wide. But the referee's going back for the earlier infringement, so it's going to be a free directly in front of the post here for Ballinascreen. But that was a good move from the Screen girls. Direct running, playing the 1-2s, creating the space, and it's an opportunity here to reduce the deficit back to a 3-point game with the midfielder Amy Rose Mulligan, who has got 1 point to her name already. Derry minor star comes forward, and she's pulled it to the wrong side and wide of the target. Missed opportunity for the Screen girls again, and that's 8 wides in all. The first of the second half. So Ellie Conway with the kick out, driving it through the centre. Well caught in the centre there by Kate Higgins. Higgins gathers possession, then puts the head down, and away she goes. Inside the 45 already, approaching the 21. Still going is the midfielder. Gives it off now. Here's an opportunity, and she's been tackled, and that's a simple decision for the referee. And there could well be more than a talking to on this occasion. It could be seen a card issued here to the Ballinascreen girl. The midfielder Amy Rose has been called over here by Sean Curran, but no, he's happy enough just to give the free, and she may well be count herself lucky for that high challenge, but it's a chance for Niamh O'Donnell to put 5 points between the sides. O'Donnell with the free, and 5 points for O'Donnell. 4 from frees, 1 from play. Coming up on 6 minutes gone in the second half of this TBF Construction Machinery Under 16 final, brought to you with thanks again to SBS Productions, live here on the Derry Facebook page and on YouTube. The ball out here, but it's well gathered there by Jeanette Slevin. Slevin toe to hand, trying to come forward here is Slevin. Just outside the 21 metre line, has to come away back out now to the 45, gathered there by the wing half back, which was up there. Emer Lennox offloads it now to Heron. Heron in now to Kate Higgins. Higgins tries to create a bit of space, breaks away from the challenge, was pulled back as she got the effort away. The referee says no, she wasn't pulled back, but did get the effort away, and it goes down as a wide. An opportunity to say hello to Sean Conway, tuned away over there in London. So Sean, you're very welcome. As the ball out from the goalkeeper for Ballinascreen, Rihanna O'Neill. Short kick out, and they're holding on to possession now with Amy Rose Mulligan. Amy Rose has got a bit of space in front of her, just looks behind to make sure there's nobody coming. Annie Kilpatrick is making a mad dash to catch her, but she's not going to catch her. She offloads it now to the full forward, and Hickson with the effort, but out to the wrong side and wide of the target. Another missed chance for the Screen girls, who really can't afford to be missing them at the moment because they're 5 points adrift. 7 minutes into the second half, as Ellie Conway gets ready to kick this one out, dropping just inside her own 45 metre line, but she's looking for Kate Higgins on every occasion, and Higgins gathers possession again, coming forward, playing another outstanding game just as she'd done last week for the Miners. As Higgins now with Niamh O'Donnell coming driving forward. A strong run here from O'Donnell through the centre. O'Donnell still goes for goal, but it goes just out and wide. She let fly there, but it's another wide for the Screen girls as Doreen Donnelly, who went off injured in the first half, returns to the fray and is back in for Ballinascreen. And they're making a change. Is going off is Cara McAvoy, is the player that makes way for the return of Doreen into the game, and she's gone in, I think, to corner forward in around the danger area. And if they do get the ball in there, but they have to get the ball up there at the moment, and doing her best is Kiva Dillon, but Dillon plays it in there to Niamh Boyle. Niamh Boyle gathers possession for Screen up along the line, but that's directly to the Magherafelt girl over there, which is Leah Brewster. Brewster gathers possession, plays a wonderful ball in here now. An opportunity here for Emma McLaughlin. Has got help with Eva Small. Back now to Small. Small though comes back to McLaughlin again. McLaughlin gets the effort away again, but it's another wide. 6 wides in the second half. 8 in all for Magherafelt. That's 8 wides apiece, but on the scoreboard Magherafelt do lead, as you will see on your scoreboard. 1-8 to 1-3. With almost 9 minutes gone in the second half, as Rihanna O'Neill again with the kick out. Dropping. Under it is Annie Kilpatrick. Couldn't gather possession though. Was picked up the loose ball by this Ballinascreen girls coming driving out, which is McDade. McDade drives it long in here now, looking for the centre half forward. Quick release there from Michaela O'Neill. O'Neill shouts for the return. She gets it. O'Neill will bend her back, gather possession. She's going to be confronted though by Annie Kilpatrick. Has to come back out. Or Sarah Hearn, apologies. It was that was come out now with Doreen O'Donnell. Doreen Donnelly inside, but who's the quickest to react again? It's Kate Higgins, and there's a clash in there again between 2 players. Kate Higgins reacting to that ball in from Donnelly. She tried to pick out Hickson, but it was Higgins that just got in there in front of her, and there was a clash as Hickson went for the ball. Higgins just got there before and clashed into her, so again a head injury, I think it is, for the captain of Magherafelt. So just calling the first aid in. Another stoppage here. 10 minutes into the second half, with Magherafelt in control, but they will look back on a number of wides in the second half where they could really be nearly out of sight. But Ballinascreen missed a number of wides too in the opening half, so we just hopefully both players will be okay. Both of them sitting up, which is a good sign. I'm sure a little bit dazed, with both of them with the eyes on the ball, not expecting that clash, so they were open for a heavy knock from, but thankfully they're okay. And Cleena Hickson is back on her feet, and help back on her feet is Kate Higgins for Magherafelt, and it's going to be a free to Magherafelt when play resumes. And there's a player down on the other end of the field also, so I think we're going to just maybe, so 2 Magherafelt girls down at the same time, so it was calling it on their first aid to see if both of them were okay. And I think we are okay now to continue. So play will resume with a Magherafelt free out. Magherafelt leading by 5 points in this under-16 championship decider, held over from last year, as Annie Higgins makes the call and gathers possession, or Annie Kilpatrick clearing her lines up, looking for Kate Higgins, and 2 of them went for the same ball there, and Higgins has come off the worst again. I think she was caught by her own player there, Mia McErlean. The shout didn't come in, and another stoppage. So Both of them going for the same ball there and clashing. And where Doreen Donnelly was in the wars in the opening half, it's very much Kate Higgins is in the wars in the second half here in Rossa Park. And Magherafelt captain taking another heavy knock there. Magherafelt just may well be putting Kate on the square maybe for a little while, just to give her a full recovery. I see they pulled Emma McLaughlin maybe further out the field. Kate Higgins back on her feet, okay to continue. I think she's going to go in around the square for a little while. That's Ballinascreen with possession. Need a score quickly. Haven't scored in the second half as of yet. Ball over there for the team captain, Niamh Boyle. Gathers possession, trying to take on Niamh O'Donnell there, but there's no way past O'Donnell on this occasion. But the referee's playing the advantage for a free. No advantage, of course. So he's going to give the free to Ballinascreen. So a free to Screen over on the far side of Rossa Park. As a shout comes up in the corner, but it's gone through them all there, but it's picked up by the Magherafelt defence. Clearing her lines now is Leah Brewster. Brewster looking for Emma McLaughlin there, but it's over the head of McLaughlin. And now it's a good ball in, looking for Doreen Donnelly. Donnelly gathers possession, takes on her player. Donnelly trying to bear in on goals, but getting back out of there is Grace Brewster. Donnelly offloads it though to the centre half forward, which is Michaela O'Neill. Now or Natalie McKenna, apologies. Natalie it was. Gives it off now to Anna Rose. Anna Rose with the effort, but it just goes to the wrong side and wide of the target again. Good defending though from Magherafelt, keeping Screen at bay, keeping them out. And there's still a look at that opening score of their second half. Well, Magherafelt have extended their lead as they led by 3 at the break. They now lead by 5. They've hit 2 points in the second half of Magherafelt. And they're coming forward again now with Emma McLaughlin. McLaughlin has got help with her, but that good challenge coming in there. And the challenge coming in from Kiva Dillon to dispossess Sarah Hearn. And Screen have it back again, but good block down there from Niamh O'Donnell. O'Donnell with possession. Driving now at the Ballinascreen defence. Great ball out to the far side. Here's a chance now for Kate Higgins coming through. Higgins with the effort. Back off the crossbar. Still a chance here for Eva Small, but the effort's blocked down again. It's still not cleared. It's out and it's wide now. Another wide for Magherafelt. But the Ballinascreen goal living a charmed life down there. The first effort coming in from Kate Higgins, who's now operating in the full forward area. Crashing off the crossbar. Eva Small's effort then blocked. And then it took another ricochet, but eventually out and wide of the target. As the clearance comes now straight to Mia McErlean. McErlean could seal it here. McErlean going through, but she pops it over the bar as Mia McErlean. But it extends the lead out further. With 16 minutes gone in the second half, so we could be coming to the water break. 1-9 to 1-3 in favour of Magherafelt. Sean McCullough still lets play continue as Amy Rose Mulligan gathers possession. Very close to the sideline. Tracked there by 2 Magherafelt girls. Referee plays the advantage for the Ballinascreen girl. Plays up along the line. Who's quickest to react to this one? The referee says no advantage to Ballinascreen, so it's going back for the free on Amy Rose. So it will be a free to Ballinascreen, who will be looking for a score before the water break, at least to give them something going in for that little break. They haven't scored as of yet in the second half. They trailed by 3 at the break, 1-6 to 1-3. The scoreboard now leads 1-9 to 1-3. Ball forward, looking for Doreen Donnelly. Gathers possession. Donnelly skips inside between 2 players. Donnelly still going good, tackling back there by Jeanette Slevin though, but the loose ball is picked up by Anna McDade. Back out here again to Bradley. Now to Natalie McKenna. McKenna's going to have a go. It's dropping in there, but it's going to drop short into the hands of the Magherafelt girl, who's trying to clear her lines over there, and she does exactly that. Does Leah Brewster. Long ball forward, way over to the far side. Comes off the hand of Eva Small, but broken up again by Ballinascreen, who come forward into the centre now to Bradley. Gemma Bradley looking to get help, tries to go around the outside of Eva Small, plays it into Doreen Donnelly again. Donnelly cuts in between two players, turns into another, goes to ground, wins a free in for Ballinascreen. So it'd be interesting to see who takes this free. They've missed a couple, but it's going to be Doreen herself who won the free that is going to take this one. An important kick here for the Ballinascreen girls. This an opportunity to reduce it to 5 points with what I expect the water break to come when this ball goes dead. Doreen with the effort, but again it's out to the wrong side and wide. 11 wides for the Screen girls. The referee Sean Corn not calling the water break as of yet. We've played 18 minutes. I know we had a number of stoppages. Ball out here, but it's straight to Natalie McKenna. McKenna coming forward here. Natalie, but the ball's broken away from Natalie. Doreen Donnelly goes in for the loose ball. The referee says that Doreen fouled the girl. So it's a free out. Fouled Grace Brewster, who wins the free for Magherafelt, taken by Annie Kilpatrick. Now to Kate Higgins again, who has come deep. Left to forward position. Plays a wonderful ball over to Sarah Hearn. Sarah Hearn and acres of space over there, tracked over though by Amy Rose Mulligan. Sarah tips it over the head there of Mulligan to Jeanette Slevin. Slevin over the head again. Now to back to Hearn again. Hearn skips past one player. Hearn with the outside of the boot, and Hearn with a point. Sarah Hearn with the score coming from centre half back. And there goes the whistle for the water break. So it's a 7-point game. Magherafelt leading 110 to 1-3. And looking good at the moment is the Rossa girls, to adding the under-16 title to the minor title they won last week, and are beginning to pour in the second half of some good football, but Ballinascreen missing the opportunities when they come their way, from play and a couple of easy frees that have gone to the wrong side of the post and wide of the target for the Screen girls. So they'll need a big final quarter if they're going to get back into this one. At the moment, it's not looking good for the Screen girls, as Magherafelt open up that 7-point advantage, 110 to 1-3 at the second water break. So there'll be stern words from the Ballinascreen management now to see how they can turn this one around, while Magherafelt will be looking to just drive it home and make sure the under-16 title will be staying here in Rossa Park and not be heading to Ballinascreen. The sun still shining down here. A stiff enough breeze, as we say, at the backs of the Magherafelt girls in the second half. Again, how wonderful it is to see spectators back at our matches again. In particular, families here to support the girls and be here in the joyful moments of winning, and of course to console the runners up when it doesn't go their way. But still an honour no matter who comes out on top or who goes home empty handed to make a final. And although it is the 2020 final, it's still great that it has been played, maybe a year late, but at least Derry LGFA deserve all the credit to getting the finals played, no matter when they are played. And as I say, underage titles are some of the most important because you only have that small window to win them. When you go to senior level, you have many, many years of football and an opportunity to win at senior level, but underage titles, you only have that smaller window to get your hands on that title. So a number of these girls on both sides now will be over age, of course, for under-16s this year. Moved up to the minor level. Sean Corn, the match official, makes his way back out with a stern blow of the whistle for both teams to resume. And play will resume with the kick out for the Ballinascreen keeper, Rihanna O'Neill, way down to her left hand side. So Rihanna will resume play with Ballinascreen looking to turn around this 7-point deficit as she faces into the evening June sun here in Rossa Park in Magherafelt. So Rihanna shades the sun from her eye. She's got rid of the hat, but she's give it straight here to Kate Higgins. Higgins bearing in here. Higgins with a chance. Higgins with the effort, but it goes to the wrong side and wide of the target. It's really been a game of missed chances from both sides. Missed a number of scores both ends of the park as the quick kick out from Rihanna O'Neill over to the far side to Niamh Boyle on up along the line. But this took a wicked bounce there and it favoured the Magherafelt girl. And it's a battle for possession. They're still battling over there and going down on it. I think it was Leah Brewster. It is indeed, of course, daughter of Paul, former Fermanagh County star. Now gives it to Niamh O'Donnell. Inside now, here to McLaughlin, back to O'Donnell again. O'Donnell gets it onto her left foot, goes for goal. Wonderful save, good save, because you would have saw it late with Rihanna O'Neill, but she was quick to react because it come through a lot of bodies there. But Rihanna O'Neill, to her credit, got the hand down and got a strong hand. But Magherafelt have it back again with Higgins into the centre. Wonderful ball too to Slevin, Jeanette Slevin, but again Jeanette's effort out and wide of the target. Another chance gone a begging for the Magherafelt girls. Rihanna O'Neill again with the kick out. That save may just have kept her side in with a glimmer of hope, but they need to get possession, and at the moment they can't win possession, and they've given away a free here. So Magherafelt win the free. So a chance for Magherafelt. And a Sniamh O'Donnell. As I said, her brother will be involved on Friday night in the Ulster Minor Championship final for Derry against Monaghan, Niall. So Niamh with the effort in, is dropping in round the danger area, but again Rihanna O'Neill was reacting quick. Again there was bodies in front of her. She would have saw it late, but she got enough on it to get it away from danger and is picked up over there in the far corner. But have to give possession away. No, they've won it back again as Ballinascreen, but they have given it away now, and it's Magherafelt coming forward here. It's a chance for Annie Kilpatrick, but she took her eye off the ball, and the loose ball is picked up there by Anna McDade, who has worked her socks off, it must be said, for Ballinascreen. The midfielder, she gets back there to win the free, but Ballinascreen need to get the ball up the other end of the field. Short ball there to McDade, back again. And Screen now working the way up the far side of the field. It's with in the hands there of Sienna McGuigan, or not McGuigan, it was number 25 who has come on, Rose Kelly, sorry. But coming up the far side now is Ballinascreen. Need to get the ball in. Doreen Donnelly is in there. It's coming in towards Donnelly, but Grace Brewster's in there, but it's in the back here. But the quickest to react is Sarah Hearn. Back there, gives it to her goalkeeper Conway, clears her lines, but only straight to Amy Rose Mulligan. Amy Rose put toe to hand, comes forward. Amy Rose with the effort, and that one goes over the bar. Ballinascreen's first score of the second half coming from the midfielder, her second of the day, Amy Rose Mulligan. Reduces the deficit to a 6-point game, 110 to 1-4. But Ballinascreen will be looking to keep the ball up this end of the field now and put pressure on the Magherafelt rear guard as Ellie Conway with the kick out over to the far side, but straight to the Ballinascreen girl. Took a wicked bounce though, but it's picked up again by Ballinascreen. Dropped the ball in long, and it's in there. It's an opportunity here maybe. Sienna McGuigan's going through here, gives it out here to Natalie McKenna. Scored a goal already, McKenna, and it's over the bar. 2 quick fire points for Ballinascreen, but that was a chance maybe for Natalie to rattle the back of the net, but she's taken a point. It's back to a 6-point game. They waited a long time for their first score of the second half, and they've hit 2 in quick succession. So Magherafelt looking to clear their lines again with Ellie Conway out towards Annie Kilpatrick. Wins the free. Towering midfielders, both Kilpatrick and Higgins for Magherafelt, winning a lot of kickouts. Kilpatrick drives it long into space, looking for the run there of the number 12, which is Mia Magherafelt. Magherafelt taking on the Ballinascreen defence and cuts it across the field, but it's well cleared by the Screen defence again. And Screen still not gone in this game, still fancy their chances if they can get the ball up this end of the field. Amy Rose Mulligan way up along the far line, takes a bounce there, but who did it come off last? It come off the Magherafelt, or the Ballinascreen girl off. So it's a Magherafelt sideline ball into the centre to Kilpatrick, but the referee just stops play because there's a Ballinascreen girl looks to have cramp just outside her own 21 metre line down there, so she's just receiving treatment as Sean Corn blows the whistle to just halt play so that she receives the treatment, and it will resume with possession to the Magherafelt midfielder Annie Kilpatrick, who will be keeping an eye on in the county colours this year for the minors, along with her midfield teammate and the captain of the Magherafelt side here, Kate Higgins, and two excellent footballers. So just a little stoppage again. Just taking the sting out of the game, unfortunately, for Ballinascreen, who just responded with those two quick-fire points. So this will help Magherafelt, you would feel, just taking any momentum that the Screen girls may have had out of it. But the Screen girl has picked up a leg injury over there, so just making sure she's okay to continue. So we're about to go into injury time, but there will be a number of minutes of additional time, you would feel. We had, I think, over 10 in the first half, so I'm not sure we'll have that much in the second half, but we could be looking at least 5. And a few long stoppages. Getting back on our feet, it was Kiva Dillon, the full back for Ballinascreen, that was receiving treatment there, but she's back on her feet, thankfully, and okay to continue. So play will resume with Annie Kilpatrick, the midfielder for Magherafelt, plays it short there to Higgins. Higgins will give it back to Kilpatrick again. Kilpatrick again going one of these strong runs, but she give possession away. Niamh Boyle gathers possession, the team captain for Ballinascreen. Further on out to McDade, who breaks away from the challenge but has been pulled back. Referee says free out, but at the moment Amy Rose Mulligan is down and has picked up a knock as well, so we could have another stoppage here, but she's getting back on her feet. I think she's okay to continue. She is. Just got a knock on the leg, seems to be just on the thigh, but she's okay to continue, I think. Well, play is resumed anyway. The referee's not giving it any more time, so ball over here now looking for Rose Kelly. Rose Kelly gathers possession, gives it back again. Now the full back is away up the field. That's Kiva Dillon, spreads it away over to the far side, and coming at pace from the back there, and Screen but have to give possession away, but Doreen Donnelly does well to win it. Doreen Donnelly trying to get away from the challenge, but has to give it back again, trying to create a chance. Now a chance here for Natalie McKenna. McKenna going at the Magherafelt rear guard and going from an acute angle, but the ball's knocked down there and it's been broken up and they've turned it over. And Kate Higgins, the team captain, comes out with it for Magherafelt. Holds off the challenge of Doreen Donnelly as she put the challenge in there, but Higgins is still going. Was caught late, and that's going to be a free where it lands, as Kate Higgins was caught late, and the referee is going to have a little chat here to the number 14, and that's going to be a yellow card and sent to the sin bin for the full forward for Ballinascreen. Cleena Hickson has been sent to the sin bin, so Ballinascreen will see out, you would feel, the remainder of this game with just 14 players, because I can't see her being back on. I can't see 10 minutes of additional time to allow her back on, but Kate Higgins back on her feet again as she released that ball, was caught late, and I don't think anybody can argue with referee Sean Corran for showing the yellow card. So it's going to be a free here to Magherafelt, who lead by, as you will see in the scoreboard, 110 to 1-5. And they're coming forward again, trying to extend that advantage. Dangerous ball in there to the goalkeeper. Just took her eye off it. The sun would have been beaming into her, but there to help her out was Aoife Kelly, but she has been dispossessed, and the referee's whistle sounds as a free out to the corner back, who is there in the right place at the right time. Ball out round the centre, picked up again by Magherafelt, though. The number 5, Emer Lennox. Lennox wins a free in for Magherafelt, so this will just slow it down nicely for them. And Niamh O'Donnell is the player that's coming out to take it. O'Donnell with 5 points to her name already. 4 from frees, 1 from play. This an opportunity for her 6th point of the evening. O'Donnell with the free. A beautiful way of striking the ball has Niamh O'Donnell. And that is point number 6 from the boot of the County Under-16 star. And it extends the lead out to 6 points. Magherafelt 1-11. Ballinascreen 1-5. Ball out to the far side, and it's O'Donnell again that gathers possession. O'Donnell tries to skip past the challenge. Coming from behind is Lennox to help her out. Fisted over to this side here. Half blocked down though, but quickest to react again is Higgins. She's been absolutely superb again this evening. Higgins coming driving forward again with the effort coming in. Is that her 2nd point of the day? Yes, it is, from Kate Higgins, the team captain. To extend the advantage out further, deep into additional time. Rihanna O'Neill with the kick out. Over to this wing here, but Magherafelt now with their tails up. Sarah Hearn gathers possession. Tracked there by Amy Rose. Amy Rose has picked up a knock though. And it comes back out. Jeanette Slevin trying to jinx her way through, but that's well read there by the screen defence. And they win a free out. I think it's the wing half back there, which was Gemma Bradley. Has played very well as well. Has Bradley. Gives it now to Doreen Donnelly. Donnelly trying to jinx her way out of defence. Plays it into space, looking for the run of Natalie McKenna. McKenna gathers possession, holds off the challenge there of Kate Higgins, and Kate Higgins fouls her. Free in. Natalie done very, very well there. Wins the free. Gets a heavy challenge into the back, but she's okay to continue. Fired the ball to the back of the net within 20 seconds of the start of the game to give Screen the ideal start, but Magherafelt have turned this game right around and are now very much in the driving seat as that ball bounces past them all there, but the quickest to react to it is Therese Tohel, and Tohel gives it back to her team captain Kate Higgins again. Higgins back to Tohel. Tohel clears her lines away over to the far side, and it's a beautiful pass from Tohel as well to pick out her teammate over on the far side. Now in the hands of Emma McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes between 2 players, leaves the ball behind her, but it's time to pick it up. Gives it back now to Sarah Hearn. Hearn with the fist pass into space again, and this is a good move again, but as I say that, they give possession away, the commentator's course, as they say. And now it's back in the hands of Screen and their team captain, Niamh Boyle, but it comes off the outside of the boot, but done well to win that one is Amy Rose Mulligan. Mulligan gives it now to Doreen O'Donnell. O'Donnell fisted forward to Mulligan again. Mulligan is caught there by Kate Higgins, fouled by Higgins. Free to the Screen girls just outside the 45 metre line, directly down here in front of us as we look out here on Rossa Park. Drives it in round the danger area, ball's in there, but it's well gathered by the Magherafelt defence. Coming out of defence is the girl that got their goal, which was Anna Donnelly. Clears her lines long over them all in the middle of the field. Gathered as Gemma Bradley gathers possession, gives it to her team captain Niamh Boyle. Boyle toe to hand inside the 45 metre line. Good pass from her into space into the forward line, but it's well read there by Sarah Hearn. Hearn coming soloing out of defence for the Magherafelt girls. Plays it long, but as the ball took a bounce there, but it was well read, it must be said, by Kiva Dillon. Dillon gathers possession, gives it inside. Now passing it through the hands is Screen. Back again to Kelly. Over again to Doreen Donnelly. Donnelly has it into the corner for the run there of the number 21, Leanne McCullough. McCullough puts the head down and drives towards the goals, but she's tried to fist it into the danger area, but again it's Anna Donnelly that reads where the ball was going and comes out of it for Magherafelt, who lead by 112 to 1-5. Not coming forward again. Here is the Magherafelt girls, and there's a free to Magherafelt there. Deep into additional time, as I say, we've already played 7 additional minutes as Sean Curran from the Faughan Vale Club, the man in the middle of the park, the all-important man with the watch that will tell us how long is left. He has looked at both of them, so it may well be coming to a halt very, very soon. And here now is Kate Higgins coming forward yet again. Higgins goes past the challenge there of Mulligan. Higgins is going forward, 2 points to her name already. Does she fancy a goal? She does fancy a goal, and she's got a goal. The team captain has wrapped it up for Magherafelt here in Rossa Park. Another goal for Magherafelt, 2-12 to 1-5. A super strike from Kate Higgins into the far corner of the net, and the referee still letting play continue, but this one you would feel is well and truly done and dusted, and it's going to be a double for Magherafelt inside a week. The minor title last week, the under-16 title is now coming their way as Ballinascreen looking for a finish, looking to respond again into Natalie McKenna, but it's over the head of McKenna, picked up there by Kilpatrick, and the referee says that's it, and Magherafelt are the under-16 champions for 2020. They won the minor title last week. They followed it up with the TBF Construction Machinery under-16 title this weekend on a final score of 2-12 to 1-5. We will have the presentation coming up very shortly to the winning captain, the girl that wrapped it up with their second goal, Kate Higgins, who was superb throughout the game. So it's Magherafelt's double, the minor title as I said last week, under-16 title this week, and almost the same squad involved in both. So they're an up-and-coming team, an up-and-coming squad of players to keep an eye out for in the coming years. Is the Rossa, the Magherafelt girls, crowned under-16 champions. Commiserations though to Ballinascreen. They played their part in an exciting game of football. They got off to a brilliant start with 1-1 inside before Magherafelt got off the score, but once they got off their name on the score sheet, Magherafelt powered on, led by 3 points at half time, and then in the second half took control. But to their credit, they kept battling to the finish, did the Ballinascreen girls, but on the day it wasn't to be for them. But they'll take a lot of heart in making the final, and they'll come again this year. A number of them will be part of the under-16s this year, and we will, as I say, have the presentation down on the pitch to the winning captain, which will be Kate Higgins, player of the match performance last week for the minors, team captain for the under-16s this week. And we will also have a player of the match award, I think, also in this game. Be interesting to see who will be in the running for that. Kate Higgins will be in the running. The full forward, Niamh O'Donnell, chipped in with 6 points as well. And I think we're going to have the presentation now, so we'll try and pick it up on the PA system, because they're just testing it there. So I think just testing, that make sure that it is working as both teams make their way over here in front of the clubhouse for the presentation of the TBF Construction Machinery under-16 title. And I suppose it's a chance to thank TBF for their sponsorship, not only the under-16 competitions but also the under-14 competitions up here in Derry. And again, thanks to SBS Productions for bringing you the coverage of this under-16 final. Kirsty on camera, and Terence back at base, making sure that you are all getting to see the pictures here from Rossa Park for this under-16 decider. And again, thanks to the committee, of course, Teresa McKenna in particular, and all the committee at Derry LGFA, giving you the opportunity for the people that can't be here to support either of these teams. Maybe you're not in the country, or you just can't get to Rossa Park, of course, with limited numbers allowed to attend. So it's great that these games and these finals have been brought to you live as we pause now for the presentation. And hopefully you will be hearing that loud and clear through the PA system. Don't forget to check out Cathal McOscar's photographs on Facebook as well from this final. He will, I'm sure, have them up. If not tonight, he'll have them up tomorrow, because he's pretty good. and you'll be very impressed with the photographs that you will be seeing as well. The joy of the minors last week and the joy of the under-16s this week. These girls is living the dream at the moment. 2 titles inside a week. And that's only the 2020 recitals.
Thank everybody for coming tonight, and the county board would like to thank Rossa for the use of their pitch tonight and their very kind hospitality. We'd like to congratulate Magherafelt on an amazing game, and to Ballinascreen as well. It's probably one of the tightest and most entertaining games I've seen for quite some time. First of all, we have the matter of the player of the match, and that has been picked by the chairperson Hannah Caldwell from Limavady, and also Sean Kern, and that is Kate Higgins.
So back-to-back player of the match performances for the Magherafelt girl. Minor player of the match last week against Ballinascreen. She's picked up the player of the match award here in the under-16 final yet again. An outstanding footballer, and it's a name you should keep an eye on. Kate Higgins from Magherafelt, as she is delighted, and she'll be making her way up now for the cup as well.
On the screen for a fantastic game. Sadly it wasn't to be on the day, but can I have 3 cheers please for Ballinascreen? Hip hip, hip hip, and can you all come forward please and get your medals?
The Ballinascreen girls just making their way up for their runner-up medals. Not the medals they came for, but as I say, they can still be proud of the performance. They battled to the very end against a very, very good Magherafelt side. And I'm sure it's not the last we'll hear of these Ballinascreen girls. They'll be back in many a final. And I'm sure a number of them will go on and represent the Neve Column club in future years at senior level as well. But they're still young. A number of them still under 16 for the 2021 competitions, and of course minors. But today they come up against a very, very strong Magherafelt side, as I said. Now the turn of the winners.
Now we'd like to actually bring the girls forward just to get their medals first, and then we'd like to bring the captain forward please for her speech.
So it's now the turn of Magherafelt to collect their winners' medals. They're second in a week. As I said before, minor champions last weekend, under 16 champions this weekend, or this week. And it's been a great couple of days for them. As I said, a number of them, nearly the whole squad, were involved in the minors last week as well in their victory over Ballinascreen up in Limavady. Today it's on their home turf here in Rossa Park, and it's the same result. They're champions, and to win 2 titles inside a week, they don't come around too often, so it's very much a week to remember for the Rossa girls. So here,
please forward and let her say a few words, and we'll
the winning captain, Kate Higgins, with the cup, which she will be raising aloft to the delight of the home crowd and also of her teammates. And maybe she's going to say a few words as well. She's going to make her way over to the PA, to the microphone, thankfully, where we will hear Kate, who turned in a fantastic performance.
So first of all, I'd like to thank Ballinascreen for a really tough and competitive game as always. We always seem to beat them in the final. But just like always, it's just a tough game. Obviously, I'd like to thank the girls, my whole team. When I won it without you, I'd like to thank all the coaches as well. You know, you just have brought us here, and a big thanks to you, especially to Elaine, Nicola, and Rossa. You just are amazing. And I'd like to thank just great to be able to play on my own club, and obviously thank the sponsors and the referee as well. So thank you.
So that was the voice of the winning captain, Kate Higgins. That brings the curtain down on another final and another of the 2020 finals sorted out. So Magherafelt, as you will see, celebrating down in front of us, worthy winners of the under-16 title to go along with their minor title last week. So wherever you're tuned to it, hopefully you enjoyed it. My name is Alan Gunn, and again, thanks again to Derry LGFA, to SVS Productions for bringing you this live coverage here from Rossa Park, and of course to TBF Construction Machinery, sponsors of the Under-16 Championship. Congratulations to Magherafelt, winners of the 2020 Under-16 title.